So it makes for some interesting energetics between twin flames when one twin is afraid of being alone and the other twin is terrified of intimacy. And I've felt this. I think this is something that you experience on an energetic level internally, like one of your energies in terms of like the masculine and feminine energy. One energy is afraid of intimacy and the other energy is afraid of being alone or loneliness or solitude or something. And that's also what you experience with your twin on the outside. So this can shift as well though, like if one starts off being afraid of being alone and the other one's afraid of intimacy, at some point that can flip. And when the one that was afraid of intimacy stops being afraid of intimacy, they start to be afraid of being alone. And like the same for the other twin. And it's actually really interesting because they what you're afraid of is, I think I mentioned this before, but what you're afraid of is actually what you desire in some ways as well. Like I've been afraid of intimacy for a while, like but there's nothing I want more than to have an intimate connection with myself and to have an intimate connection with my divine partner and have that total like whole soul connection inside and out. And someone who's afraid of being alone actually often needs a lot of alone time, and they actually enjoy their own company. And I've experienced this as well, like, and I feel like we almost go through the like put ourselves through the thing that we're most afraid of in order to no longer be afraid of it. I've been I guess healing or purging out the fear of loneliness and being alone recently, by almost making myself like quite alone and sort of disconnecting myself from the world in some ways, disconnecting myself from people in order to feel that, or to force myself to feel that connection internally, that I'm not actually alone. And then once you have that on the inside, you can then start to let people in more on the outside again. I feel like I've always found that quite difficult as well, to let people in. Like I let a few people in, but I'm quite selective about the people that I let in, and I've only ever been able to let a few people, like a few really close people, in like that deeply to me. And they've usually been women, and they've usually been women that have had quite a lot of feminine or nurturing energy about them. I've always found it quite difficult to let men in to like that depth of vulnerability within me, but yeah, it's something that I'm learning. And yeah, like I just wanted to say how interesting it is to experience that sort of, I feel like there's a push-pull a lot of the time internally, and with your twin on the outside, you have to learn to sort of meet each other halfway. So the one that's afraid of being alone has to make themselves a little bit alone, but not too much, and the one that's afraid of intimacy has to like open themselves up enough to let the other one, or to let people in a bit, and to start to feel that intimacy is not actually that scary as their mind keeps telling them. So yeah, so thank you, and yeah, if you have any questions, just send me an email at untameyourflame@gmail.com, or yeah, contact me on Facebook at untameyourflame. Thank you.